know, it's a very difficult situation.
Wait,
I mean, I'm quite keen to go and get the Father Christmas, to be honest, and have him on the other side.
I haven't got time.
For those of you who don't know, you're actually attending an arranged marriage here today. Mum, sick of my lack of dates, took my love life into her own hands, and with the help of Robarcus, concocted a plan to get Ollie and I together. I first heard about it when I got a text from Mum saying, Mimi, have sorted you out a date. Apparently he is nice and quite dishy. Do try to do date next week once you've had your hair cut. But having found me my man, Mum has worked tirelessly to make today such a lovely day for us here at Real. Mum came to this house in difficult circumstances about 5 years ago. But your tireless energy, generosity, oh God, enthusiasm and kindness has been an example to us all. You've been parent, friend, and wedding planner extraordinaire, and I can't thank you enough for everything today and always. So my first thanks goes to Mum.
And now on to my parents. Daddy, your work ethic, stoicism and gusto is absolutely inspiring. You always approach everything in good cheer, with full commitment, and we have huge admiration for everything you do for our family. And Ma, where would Rupert, Clarissa and I be without you? You've been absolutely everything to us, brought us up, given us all our attributes. Things have not always been easy, but despite everything, you've given us the happiest of childhoods we could possibly have imagined, and you've been the most amazing mother to us all.
Ollie, what does she do?
Yeah, we're going to Manchester Airport. There's a flight to Buenos Aires.
We're all ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like that. That's
Good afternoon and welcome to the Church of St. Mary the Virgin here in Mold. It is a beautiful day, regardless of the weather, because what we have gathered together in this place to celebrate is so beautiful itself. This ancient church, supported for so long by Mimi's family, has been appropriately decked for the occasion, looking more spectacular than I think I have ever seen it. You gathered have put on your finery, risen to the occasion of the day. The bridal party looks fantastic, the groom dashing, Mimi a picture of grace. And so it should be. So it should be. It is a good and a joyful thing to mark with pomp and festivity a day such as this, a pivotal day on which your lives, Mimi and Ollie, will turn forever. And turn they will. Heretofore you have walked different paths, paths which crossed more and more frequently until they ran alongside one another. But today, henceforth, you shall walk one path together. And so we gather to celebrate your marriage, to celebrate that you have found one another, that your obvious and abiding love has driven you together, that this path you see before you is one you are called to walk together.
Ollie, wilt thou have this woman to be thy wedded wife, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy estate of matrimony? Wilt thou love her, comfort her, honor and keep her, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep thee only unto her so long as ye both shall live?
I will.
Mimi, wilt thou have this man to be thy wedded husband, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy estate of matrimony? Wilt thou love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all other, keep thee only unto him so long as ye both shall live?
I will.
Who bringeth this woman to be married to this man?
I do.
I, Oliver James Stewart,
Take thee, Amelia Daisy Bronwyn,
take thee, Amelia Daisy Bronwyn,
to my wedded wife,
to my wedded wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death us do part,
till death us do part,
according to God's holy ordinance,
according to God's holy ordinance,
and thereto I plight thee my troth.
and thereto I plight thee my troth.
I, Amelia Daisy Bronwyn,
thee, Oliver James Stewart,
take thee, Oliver James Stewart,
to my wedded husband,
to my wedded husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better for worse,
for better for worse,
for richer for poorer,
for richer for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and cherish,
to love and cherish,
till death us do part,
till death us do part,
according to God's holy ordinance.
according to God's holy ordinance.
And thereto I give thee my troth.
And thereto I give thee my troth.
Bless, O Lord, these rings given and received as a sign of love and faithfulness. Amen.
With this ring I thee wed.
My body I honor thee.
With my body I honour thee.
What is mine I share with thee.
What is mine I share with thee.
With this ring I thee wed.
With my body I honor thee.
With my body I honour thee.
What is mine I share with thee.
What is mine I share with thee.
In the name of the Father,
In the name of the Father, and of the Son,
and of the Holy Ghost.
and of the Holy Ghost. Amen.
Having made their vows before God and put their signatures to the registers of this church, Oliver James Stewart and Amelia Daisy Bronwyn have been duly married according to the ordinances of God and the laws of this land. You may kiss the bride.
Everybody, I can't believe how exciting it is to see you all here today. I'm sure there were a couple of raised eyebrows when you got invited to a wedding in a town called Mold, in Wales, in December. But I so appreciate each and every one of you being here today.
Memes, really it was pretty obvious from an early day that she was going to be a sort of rock star. It's fantastic to have her looking so beautiful today. Those early years she was in quite a lot of pain because of celiac disease, but it didn't stop memes like having her cake and eating it and always being, a real star. It's been amazing getting to know you, Ollie Knox, and I know I really like you because I've spent all this week using your toothbrush. But I thought I'd just touch on how Mimi's changed since knowing you. Memes, you've become a strong, beautiful woman. You have grown into something quite masterful. You are a bundle of inconsistencies. You are sleepy and dozy, but then sort of sharp when needed. I'm really, really proud to be here talking to you today.
You might now know that Ollie has a creative flair, or that he has a whole king in his middle name. But I think, leaving the service in the Aston Martin, he thinks he was James Bond. What people probably do know about Ollie is you're the kindest of people. Kind to your friends, kind to your family, and kind enough to allow me to use you as a portable radiator during the winter months. You're strong-minded, determined, and ambitious, and it's led to everything you've achieved. However much I panic and fuss, you're completely unflappable. I think the whole world would turn upside down before your haircut changed. Your positivity is infectious and something that I admire most about you. I know whatever life throws at us, I have an amazing teammate by my side. I love you with all my heart and I feel the luckiest girl in the world to be standing here today. And therefore, I'm very excited to call you my hunky heartthrob of a husband. To Ollie.
Memes, you look absolutely stunning today. And that dress is incredible. There was a moment when I thought it might be pink or purple or covered in glitter, but there was a bit of a relief when you came down in white. But you look so, so beautiful. I'm so thrilled that the team we have created is now official, and so excited about the future. In fact, I can almost picture it now. In the mornings, you'll be shaken, but rarely stirred. The action will take place in SW6, not MI6. The DB5 will have been upgraded to a Fiat 500. The missile launcher replaced by extra mug holders for your tea. And the live feed to Q branch will have been replaced with QI host Stephen Fry doing Harry Potter. The theme of our lives will probably be more like License to Chill rather than License to Kill. But that special bond with my Mimi Penny really, really is 007 heaven. So good. And I can't wait to go from real with love. Mimi, in all seriousness, after that first blind date, I knew immediately you were the one for me. Your good nature literally exudes from every bone of your body. I love you. And I'm so happy over the last few years and so excited to spend the rest of our lives together. With your qualities, it's going to be interesting, exciting, loving, educating, and above all, fun. Thank you for saying yes and for being you.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Rue. Ollie, or Ob, as he's known in the family, has the pleasure of being my older brother by less than a year. I couldn't really dig up much dirt on this guy. He seems to have a 5-star review and a golden reputation, but then I realised it's because he's pinned everything on me over the last, well, lifetime, I suppose. You see, the stand-up guy you see here, Saint Oliver, or the Batman, as we used to call him, is not quite the one I once knew. You've probably seen Ob on a weekend waltzing around in his +2s, the formidable enemy of all game. But I was there at 10 years old when he shot his first rabbit and burst into tears for 3 days. You may see him as the lad that got his driving test before anyone else. But I was there at 12 when we were given a dirt bike and he immediately drove up a vertical hill and straight into a fence. For those of you who know Ob, you will admire him. He has every great strength, quality and virtue that you could possibly cram into one person. And my family and I are so proud and lucky to have him as a brother, son and friend. He will look after Mimi in a way that he's looked after us all. I'm honoured to be your brother, and I definitely wouldn't be the incredible guy that I am without you. And Mimi, you look absolutely stunning today, and you make Ob so happy, and you're the perfect match. You've enhanced everything in him, and from the day you met, he's had a spring in his step and a twinkle in his eye. Just as if he's just found the largest and most detailed map in the whole world.
I'd like to now talk about Oliver from a best friend's perspective. The man Mimi and Julia have selected over all others to be by her side for the rest of her life. Now, I say Mimi has selected. Well, this is not exactly true. I shall explain. Ollie's bloody good with grown-ups, especially mothers. I'm sure we all have parents here who still remember that charming man, Oliver Knox. Example, Ollie rocks up to supper with flowers bought from a florist, completely trumping your suddenly drab Waitrose purchase. Makes a beeline straight for the mother, dives in for a massive 2-kiss smacker. Always clean shaven, not through choice. Mothers can't resist this Knox charm offensive. Us normal teens used to keep our parent FaceTime to a bare minimum. It's only till our late 20s when we suddenly realised, actually the man's a genius. The initial meet between these two was indeed orchestrated by charmed parents, the very people Ollie invested so much time in the early years. Now, he's the most decent human being. His modesty does an awful job of hiding how exceptional he is and how his loyalty and friendship knows no bounds. As you've seen, his flaws are really quite few, and his zeal for life and love is a fantastic example to us all. it takes a lifetime to identify these attributes in someone. And maybe this is why the older generation are such big fans. Mimi, you're the only one who can match such qualities, and quite rightly, it's taken Ollie a bloody long time to find you. The wait has been more than worth it, and you both make an exceptional team. I'm so excited about the next generation of Knoxes breezing into my house with the same effortless charm that you and Ollie emit and uphold. No achievement could possibly come close to what you have both started today. We all watch in awe because you are the newest of Knoxes. And here's to your future. The Knoxes.